Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but before that, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Eberflus turns back clock with Dallas. New Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator Matt Eberflus never really stopped to consider a year away from coaching after getting fired by the Chicago Bears. Not that his wife, Kelly, would have let him. She said she wanted me to go to work now, Eberflus said Tuesday in his first meeting with reporters since getting hired by the Cowboys. And I did, too. The 57-year-old Eberflus is back where his career took off. He had a 7-year stint on the Dallas defensive staff from 2011 to 17 that led to the defensive coordinator's job with Indianapolis. 4 years later, Eberflus took over the Bears, getting fired 12 games into his third season, the day after his poor clock management in the final seconds cost Chicago in a sixth consecutive loss. Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson crafted an impressive 2024 season despite its disappointing conclusion. The playoff journey came to an early end against the Buffalo Bills in the AFC divisional round, followed by Josh Allen claiming the NFL MVP title he'd been eyeing. Yet, Jackson's regular season numbers tell the story of a quarterback at the peak of his powers: 4,172 passing yards, 41 touchdowns to just 4 interceptions, and an additional 915 yards rushing with 4 touchdowns. Now, Jackson has captured attention for something entirely different than his on-field heroics. He set social media ablaze with an unexpected post revealing a dramatic new hairstyle. His simple caption reading "Bones" quickly became the talk of the football world. Lamar Jackson's new hairstyle is ___________, Dov Kleiman wrote on X. The reaction was swift and spirited. As the photo circulated across social media, fans and followers couldn't resist weighing in with their takes. Some embraced the bold transformation, while others took a more playful approach, with many drawing comparisons to Jimmy Butler's famous style evolution. The comments section became a hub of creative reactions. Though Jackson's new look may be temporary, it's further evidence of his ability to command attention both on and off the field. Whether he's breaking ankles with elusive runs or breaking the internet with a new hairstyle, Jackson continues to keep fans talking and proves he's as much a cultural icon as he is a football superstar. C.J. Gardner-Johnson was not happy with Emmanuel Acho over Eagles-Cowboys comparison. The Philadelphia Eagles and Dallas Cowboys might be rivals in the historical and emotional sense, that is, in the way their fan bases hate one another after decades of vitriol, but they were definitely not competitive rivals in the 2024-25 season. While the Eagles are fresh off a near-blowout Super Bowl 59 win, and just 2 years after their last appearance, the Cowboys didn't even make the playoffs this year, and haven't made it to the big game since 1996. Still, Dallas players and ownership seem to believe that, like the Birds, a Lombardi trophy is in their immediate grasp. Just before the Super Bowl, for example, owner Jerry Jones said it was shocking his team wasn't playing this year. And, not long after, quarterback Dak Prescott said he thinks the Cowboys are very close to the Birds from a performance perspective. The call is coming from outside the house, too. On Friday, sportscaster and former Eagle Emmanuel Acho claimed on the facility that the Cowboys are just one Eagles offseason away from a Super Bowl. Well, it looks like Acho's comments were the straw that broke the camel's back because at least 2 Eagles players have since pushed back against the analyst's remarks, which they seem to feel are unfair and, quite frankly, too soon. Bruh, you got to be top 2 hates and not 2. Eagles linebacker Nolan Smith responded Sunday. It doesn't cost nothing to show love and say them boys did their thing. And on Tuesday, safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson chimed in, too. Stop comparing us please, he wrote. Acho, for his part, did respond to Smith with 2 separate posts on Sunday. As of roughly 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, he had not reacted to Gardner-Johnson. Ashton Jeanty gives honest thoughts on possibly playing for Cowboys. One of the most hyped players in this year's NFL draft class is Ashton Jeanty, a running back who just finished a dazzling season at Boise State. He ran for 2,601 yards and scored 29 rushing touchdowns, and was the runner-up for the Heisman Trophy. Many feel he will go in the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft, perhaps to the Dallas Cowboys at number 12 overall, after he played high school football in Frisco, Texas, where their practice complex is located. To be back in Dallas, practicing in that facility, Ford Center, playing in that facility again, I think that would be amazing, Jeanty said, via Barstool Sports. Jeanty is the son of a U.S. Navy officer, which gave him the opportunity to live in a few different places during his childhood. He was born in Jacksonville, Florida and attended middle school in Virginia before starting high school in Italy. He then relocated to Lone Star High School in Frisco, and as a senior gained 1,843 rushing yards while scoring 41 total touchdowns. In 2024, Jeanty won the Maxwell Award, Doak Walker Award and Earl Campbell Tyler Rose Award, and was a unanimous All-American. The Cowboys just happened to need a legitimate starting running back. They were 27th in the NFL in rushing yards, tied for 27th in yards per rushing attempt and last in rushing touchdowns in 2024. Giants legend calls out Micah Parsons to focus more on football. Back in the 2021 NFL Draft, several teams passed on Micah Parsons. Despite clearly being one of the most talented and physically gifted players in that class, there were some reports about his character and coachability. Fast forward to today, and those have been the only blemishes in his NFL career. That's why legendary defender Lawrence Taylor wants him to get his act together. As reported by Dov Kleiman on X, via Outkick, the New York Giants legend would rather see Parsons be more focused on actually playing instead of podcasting so much. He's a great player. But guys, let's do more. Let's play more football and less podcasts, he said. Of course, there's nothing wrong with Parsons doing what he wants in his spare time. Nevertheless, that has led to a conflict of interest multiple times. Parsons' unapologetic nature and lack of a filter have gotten him in trouble a couple of times for his words about his team, and it's not like the Dallas Cowboys need any more publicity. He's perhaps the most versatile defender in the league, and he has the potential to be the Defensive Player of the Year. He even drew comparisons to Taylor during his rookie season. Then again, with his team's never-ending shortcomings and a now worrisome trend of not showing up when it matters the most, plenty of people have questioned his character and focus. He's very young and very gifted, and it would be a shame to see him waste his potential by not keeping the main thing. And you, fan? What do you think of Ashton Jeanty's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.